welcome to Swan Lake Lifestyle. My name's Olivia and I'm a lifelong classical ballerina and musician here to teach you how to dance ballet for free with no experience needed. Let's go ahead and get our dancing gear on and get started. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a new viewer here for the very first time, I'm so glad to see you. Just a quick note that this video is part of a full ballet course series, and I wouldn't want you to get lost if you aren't quite familiar with these terms that we're going to be going over in this video. So I highly recommend that you go ahead and check out my playlist above so that you can start from the very beginning, because each video in this course does build off of one another. Now, if you are a returning student, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here and so proud of you continuing your dance journey. Today, we will be learning some really cool concepts, 3 to be exact. We will be learning how to do rond de jambe en l'air, how to do a grand battement, and also a sous-sus. So let's go ahead and get started. So a rond de jambe en l'air is very similar to a rond de jambe parterre because we are working in either an en dehors or an en dedans pattern. Just a quick reminder that en dehors means that your working leg will be going away from the standing leg, and an en dedans means that your working leg will be going towards the standing leg. So to do a rond de jambe en l'air, what we will be doing is putting our leg out à la seconde, and to do the en dehors, we are going to, I'll practice with my arms now so that you can kind of see, you're going to circle your leg in the air, go to a passe, circle back out. And the way that we're circling is circling that working leg away, okay? So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that from the front and then from the side. So we have our foot à la seconde, away to a passe and out, away, out, away, out. Keeping our hips level here, okay? And making sure that your standing leg is straight and that your foot is pointed. So as you may have guessed, to do an en dedans, we will be doing the same motion, but circling the leg in towards the passe, inwards, okay? So as you can see, we have the à la seconde, go in towards the standing leg. So I will go ahead and show you from the side so that you can kind of, get more of a visual there. So again, we'll do our rond de jambe en dehors, away from the standing leg. As you can see, my foot is circling backwards, like this. Now en dedans, towards the standing leg, this way. So it is a very nuanced difference, but it does make a difference and it does come into play for certain combinations. So something fun about rond de jambe en l'air is that you can actually do a double. And what that means is that when you go out into the à la seconde, you can go 1, 2, out. So the double is when you're in the passe form. So when you retire, you go 1, 2, out. So that's a double. And that was a double en dehors. Now you can do a double en dedans. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So that's just kind of a fun little extra tidbit of information about rond de jambe en l'air. It might be a little bit tricky for you to do a double right now, but if you can do it, that's awesome. And if not, then you have a little goal to work towards, so that's exciting. Let's go ahead and learn how to do a grand battement. So, we learned tendu, we learned battement dégagé, and I would say the grand battement is kind of like the final form of that motion, because this is a move where you're pretty much kicking your foot as high as possible. Apologies as my air conditioner turns on. But yes, you're pretty much kicking your foot as high as possible, and you can do this in on cross. So you can do it either front, side, or to the back. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you now. Something to keep in mind when you're doing a grand battement is that you want to make sure that you are keeping your standing leg straight and your working leg straight, and you want to make sure that your working leg, that you're pointing your toe, okay? And you want to have a controlled motion down as well as a controlled motion up, okay? So we can just go ahead, I'll go from third position, and to do a grand battement to the front, what it's going to look like is you're going to be having your leg straight, and then you simply kick your foot up, okay? Now remember, when we're doing this, we also want to keep in mind our turnout. So you don't want to have a grand battement where your foot is kind of facing like down like this. You want to focus on keeping that turnout when you're going up into the air, okay? So this is a grand battement to the front. And as promised, you can also do a ground bomb onto the side. So if we were to do a ground bomb onto the side, you also want to keep in mind that you want your leg to be behind the arm. You don't want it to be in front of the arm to the second, okay? So ground bomb onto the side. And then you can also do a ground bomb onto the back. So we go ahead and do that now. And typically the arm for the back, you have like an allongé like this, okay? And same for those, for Alice Con as well as to the back. You want to make sure that your leg is pointed, that you're focusing on your turnout to the best of your ability with the turnout that you have at this moment, and that you are maintaining your core to help keep your balance, okay? Now, no worries if you can't get your leg up too high. Again, flexibility is something that you kind of have to work on over time. So don't get frustrated. Make sure to go at your own pace. If your grandma is down here, that's totally okay, Just keep working at it and keep practicing, and eventually you'll get to where you want to be. Let's go ahead and learn how to do a Sous-sus. So a Sous-sus is a really, really great technique to learn because it's used in a lot of different motions, both at the bar and then also in the center. So to do a Sous-sus, you usually start in a closed position, so like a fifth or a third position. We'll go ahead and go to a fifth position. You're going to plie, and then you're going to spring up, okay? And when you spring up, you want to focus on squeezing your core, squeezing your legs together, making sure that your feet are connected, okay? And you're just really focusing on staying tall, almost like you have a string running through your body, and squeezing your legs, so that'll make it easier to balance, okay? So that is how you do a Sous-sus. Alrighty, so now that we've learned those 3 different motions, let's go ahead and get to the combination performance for this class. So we will do the combination where we will do a rond de jambe parterre. We'll go 1, 2, 3, double, close front. Your right leg close front for the right. Then we will do grand battement en croix. So we'll go to the front, 1, to the side, 2, to the back, 3 to the side, then we're going to close back, okay? From there, we will do en dedans. So we will go rond de jambe parterre, rond de jambe en l'air, en dedans. So towards the standing leg, we'll go 1, 2, 3, double, close back. Then we'll do our grand battements en croix, but this time reverse. So to the back, 1, side 2, close front, front, and then side, close front, and then end in a Sous-sus. Okay? So I will go ahead and show you what I mean full out. Because if you do go to a class in person, there are very good chances that your teacher will explain things, a combination that you will be doing either just totally verbally or with their hands, or they can mark it full out too. So I just want to make sure that you have that down so that you aren't surprised or caught off guard if you go to a class in person. So let's go ahead and mark this full out. So again, for this combination, let's go ahead. We're going to start in a third position, okay? And we're going to do our preparation, and then we'll go rond de jambe en l'air. 1, 2, 3, double close front. Grand battement 1, 2, 3, 4, close back. And then from there, we're going to do our en dedans. So we'll go towards the standing leg. 1, 2, 3, double close back. 1, 2, 3, 4, close front, Sous-sus. We'll bring the arm into first and we'll balance. And then we will go ahead and we will close. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do this combination for our class. All right, great job everyone. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very glad that you're here along for this dance journey and continuing to level up your ballet skills and knowledge. So if you enjoyed class today, I would really love if you could like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, because then you'll be in the loop for all my future videos. Thank you again for joining me, and I'm so glad that you are here with me. I would like to do my reverence to you. Thank you for coming, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.